First, 3 strands of number 435 using stem stitch. The stem stitch is explained in detail in the Basic Stitches tutorial. Using 3 strands of number 738 and the satin stitch, stitch around the first slice of bread to create a slight baked color gradient effect. We'll stitch around the edge first. Using the satin stitch with long and short stitches around the edge. Try to arrange the stitches as closely together as possible. Don't leave any gaps. If you find gaps, just fill them in with a stitch at any time. No worry. The stitches are long and short. The purpose of this is when we stitch the lighter color inside later, so that it can cross over and blend naturally. You don't need a ruler. Embroidery is flexible. Don't be too rigid or perfectionist while stitching. This way, your work will look lively. I see a small gap here, so I'll just fill it in with a stitch. When we get to the side, we'll just add a few simple stitches like this. After finishing this darker border, switch to off-white, 3 strands of ecru. Fill in the center. We'll also use the satin stitch for the inside. When stitching, again use long and short stitches to interweave with the color we just stitched. When interweaving, you can insert the needle directly into the stitches we just made. This creates a natural transition. After finishing the main surface, 3 strands of number 738 again. Randomly stitch some small lines inside. This creates a natural texture for the bread. Like natural wheat. Just a few random stitches are enough. Also, if there are any unfilled gaps, you can fill them in with this color. For example, here, I see a small gap. I'll fill it in with a stitch. It's also a way to fill in any gaps. This way, the bread slice will look very natural and realistic. That's it. Now use 3 strands of number 780 to stitch the outer crust of the bread. Here's a little trick. Always stitch this shadowed part first with number 780. Always stitch right along the outer edge first, because if you don't stitch the edge first and work your way out from the inside, the edge might become distorted. It won't keep that as curve shape. So always stitch right along the outer edge first. We'll use the chain stitch. Stick strictly to the line I've drawn for you. As we stitch, the line curves around to this side, right against the edge of the outline we stitched earlier. When stitching this inner layer, we can stop here and just add a few stitches here. Now let's stitch the second layer. The first slice of bread is finished. Use the same method for the others. Stitch the outer edge first, then fill in the center. Always outer edge first. Stitch all the shadowed areas with 3 strands of number 780, using the chain stitch. Three strands of number 738. One slice is done. Fill in the other two slices the same way. Two strands of ecru. Use backstitch to stitch the outer bag. Now switch to two strands of black number 310 to stitch the bow. Use the satin stitch. Just fill in the outline. Finally, use two strands of ecru to stitch the text below.